senoritas, ladies and gents. Let's jump right into it. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I have no doubt, before pretty much picking Kenneth Petty, or should I say Kenneth Pathetic, as a husband, I have no doubt was approached by several men, upstanding guys, good dudes, well-mannered guys, guys with no criminal past, well known as serious as Kenneth Pathetic. I'm sure they approached her. I'm sure they wanted to take her out, be friends with her, and see what happens down the line as far as having a relationship with her. But obviously, she turned those men down for Kenneth Pathetic. Anyway, this from RollingStone.com. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Pathetic, ordered to serve house arrest. Petty had been previously sentenced to 3 years probation for failing to register as a sex offender. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, has been sentenced by a federal judge in Los Angeles to serve house arrest after violating the terms of his 3-year probation, according to a court order obtained by Rolling Stone. According to the document filed on Wednesday, Petty was recorded on video making threatening remarks towards a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record. Legal affairs journalist Megan Kenneth, who first reported the news, claimed on Twitter that the individual is Offset, Cardi B's husband. The filing states that Petty probation officer believes placement in the location monitoring program will effectively allow for closer monitoring of Mr. Petty's activities, limit his movements, provide a sanction for his non-compliance, and hopefully encourage him to reflect upon and re-evaluate his current status in the community. Petty agreed to the modification terms and waived a personal appearance before the court judge. Michael W. Fitzgerald ordered Petty to serve up to 120 days of house arrest. In July 2022, Petty was sentenced to a year under home confinement, along with the 3 years probation and a $55,000 fine for failing to register in California as a sex offender. Petty took a plea deal the year prior, admitting that he failed to register as a sex offender after he moved to California with Minaj following their 2019 marriage. Petty was convicted for the attempted rape of Jennifer Hugh in 1994, serving over 5 years in prison. Hugh sued both Petty and Minaj in 2021, alleging that they both directly and indirectly intimidated, harassed, and threatened Hugh to recant her legitimate claim that defendant Petty raped her. Now, Minaj was eventually dismissed from the suit. Now, that was a lot to unpack. I'd like to find out from my listeners why Nicki Minaj would choose to lay down with a prosecuted and convicted and an admitted rapist. I don't know what's going on in her head. I don't know how she's able to put that aside and look at him as a regular person, because he's not. So go ahead and leave comments and let me know what you think about this Kenneth Petty guy. From my vantage point, he's going to do nothing but drag her down and ruin her empire, pretty much everything she's worked her whole life for. So I don't know, man. She really needs to sit down and re-evaluate why she would lay down and be with this guy, man. It's pretty incredible, pretty crazy. Anyway, if you've been with me this far, guys, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it, and your subscription will go a long way as far as the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, YouTube streets, compadres, peace out.